As mentioned in our previous videos, Vari fan drive systems require inspection and service every 500 hours or annually, whichever comes first. In this video, we will discuss Vari fan drive maintenance procedures. Before we begin this discussion, we need to first determine what version of Vari fan drive or driven unit our machine has. Changes to Vari fan drive systems have been made throughout production, from the original wet design to the current dry design. These units are also backwards retrofitting, meaning that based upon previous repairs, your older machine may be equipped with either the wet or dry fan driver and or fan driven unit. Dry driven fan units were the first to be implemented. This occurred in production during model year 2015. This time frame, however, varied based upon platform and engine emission levels. Driven fan units can easily be identified with a quick visual inspection. Wet driven units use internal splines to transfer power from the internal to outer sheaves as they move. These splines require lubrication. Wet driven units can be identified by having only a spring located between the fan hub and outer sheave area. In addition, you will find two zerks or plugs located 180 degrees from each other on outer sheave hub. Dry driven units use external fingers with wear pads to transfer power from the inner to outer sheaves as they move. These dry driven units can easily be identified with these three fingers encompassing the spring. In addition, they are not equipped with lubrication zerks or plugs in the outer sheave hub. Driver units are more difficult to identify. Wet units will have two zerks or two plugs located 180 degrees from each other on the inner sheave hub. In addition, when outer sheave is removed to replace belt, you will notice that the inner area is flat. Dry driver units will not have any zerks or plugs on inner sheave hub. In addition, if outer sheave is removed to replace belt, you will notice three fingers. These are used to transfer power from the outer sheave to the inner sheave, replacing the splines that required lubrication on wet units. Dry driver or driven units do not require lubrication. Inspect wear pads located on a driven unit for wear. These pads can be replaced if wear is detected. If your machine is equipped with a wet driver or driven unit, it will require lubrication. Each wet unit should have two zerks, one located on each side or 180 degrees from each other. You may need to rotate the engine to locate these zerks. If equipped with zerk, use TY 257-44 extreme duty synthetic grease to lubricate both units. This grease is recommended due to its ability to withstand the high temperatures that this fan drive is exposed to. If not available, you can substitute with AN 102-562 cornhead grease. However, do not use TY 6341 polyurea grease in these units. Apply grease to only one of the two zerks located on the sheave hub of both driver and driven unit. Monitor the purge valve located on the front of each unit while applying grease. Stop as soon as you detect any grease exiting this purge valve. As you can see on this cutaway, grease from either zerk enters the same location. The second zerk is required only to maintain balance of this rotating unit. Once the cavity is filled and the splines lubricated, excess grease flows into a passage and out to the front purge valve. Machines built prior to model year 2014 were not equipped with grease zerks from the factory. If zerks were not factory installed, and you have plugs located on the sheave hubs, you can field install zerks and purge valves. Purchase 4 58M 5575 zerks and 2 E14814 purge valves from your local John Deere dealer. Remove plugs from both sides of sheave. Apply Loctite to threads of zerk. Using artificial fingers or vacuum hose to hold zerk, thread zerk into place. Tighten to specifications using socket wrench. Repeat procedure to install remaining zerks and purge valve in the end of each shaft. Failure to install purge valve may cause damage to internal seals of unit. Model year 2010 and early 2011 tractors have an early version of the driver unit. These are not equipped with zerks or plugs for zerks to be installed on inner sheave hub. However, these are wet units and do require grease. This will require some additional steps. If you have one of these early Vari drivers, remove the outer sheave and belt. Remove plug located in end of shaft. Purchase and install one RE268 125 grease zerk into end of shaft using Loctite on threads. Remove pipe plug located on inner sheave. If not removed, damage to seals can occur when grease is applied. Apply grease through zerk until grease is noticed in opening where plug was removed. Reinstall pipe plug to inner sheave. Reinstall belt and outer sheave. These minor maintenance procedures can help improve the life of your Vari fan drive system, saving you time and money while maximizing uptime in the field. 2 additional videos are available to assist you if needed with your pre-season inspection and maintenance of Vari fan drives. Use the link below or search for Vari fan drive inspection and or Vari fan drive belt replacement.